Well, hi guys, we're back with another bit of Blitz, bit of 3-minute action, quick and fast. Now that flag there, that is Israel. I know that one. I've been to Israel before. Please let me get this one right. They are very small. Okay, but anyway, onto the chess. We're going to try the Wing Gambit, the French Wing Gambit. And this is an opening which I've played a bit. I've done a little bit on, don't know what to do against that move. I've done a bit on chess.com, a video on chess.com with this move. d4 is a nice little way from my opponent try to decline it. And my idea now is to pressurize d4. So this is my main idea. So I guess he's threatening to now take this pawn on e5, little trick there. Now I've got to try to move quicker in this one, which I'm not doing at the moment. So speed is of the essence. Okay, well, let's grab that pawn. That seems like a pawn. And my whole idea is to try to undermine this pawn on d4 at some stage. Now, why can't I take that now? Well, I'm not going to mess about. So quick and fast, that's the name of the game. This is a very interesting way of playing against the French. You try to get a strong centre, and that is the main idea. Now my opponent probably should have gone knight f4 last move. It seems to me that I'm just, well, doing very well here, at least one pawn up, so that can't be bad. I've got knight c3 to come, as long as I don't make some horrible mistake or let my little flag drop down to 0. I should be okay. Right, so my opponent wants to, I'd imagine, go rook d8, something like that. Maybe I'll just go c3 here, because my bishop is a beast. That is a beast of a bishop. That has been super glued to the d4 square, and that is going nowhere. I'll even keep the queens on here. I'm not really worried about that. I just need to get my knight in the game. So where can this one move to? Well, I need to think of some access. So let's maybe bring it to c2. Potentially in... Okay, well, let's watch out for the little one movers. Cheeky. That is just... that's a good move, because now he's going knight here. Should not have allowed that one. That was really rather silly of me. Okay. And then he's going to take here, and his position is actually... a lot better than it should be. I should not allow this. So, well, I'll get the queens off now, because he's going to take. You see, he's going to take here, take the rook, and all my pawns then suddenly look like they're going to drop. So this is not okay. I don't know. Like, he's got to check. That's why I did it that way. Yeah, this is very silly of me. Certainly should not allow this. And actually, I could be worse now. I don't want to lose another game. Could be one of those days where everything just goes wrong today. Okay, well, let me move quick now. Quick. And I hate defending as well. This is something which I just do not enjoy. No one enjoys defending, but this is grim. Bishop takes c5. Blech. Okay, king f1, knight c3, this kind of stuff coming in. And I'm very much down on time as well. So yeah, my knight a3 move was just a little bit slack there, and I certainly shouldn't have done that, so I'm going to have to now pick up the tempo. Okay, it might not be the end of the world, but I'm certainly worse, because that's a good move, because my opponent has more active pieces, rook on d4, and his bishop, but I'm going to try to now get my pieces in the game. If my knight gets to f6, that could be okay. My opponent is trying to go rook d5. I think this is going to be his main idea here. I'm thinking of c5. Maybe I should give this pawn up to get my rook into the 7th rank. But still rook d5. What am I doing? I mean, why did I put it on 7th rank? Stupid move. I'm just giving up on my pawns here. It's been a bad day of Blitz today. Things are just going from bad to worse at the moment. I've got to try to create a little bit of magic with my 2 remaining pieces. Clearly, this time limit is something which I'm going to have to get a bit more used to, because I'm not coping with it very well at the moment. So let's just see if my knight and rook can somehow create something in this position. But yeah, his king has always come into the square. I can't allow it to come out. I'm trying to somehow checkmate him, but it doesn't look very likely, to be honest. Okay, and he just doesn't care. This guy just doesn't care. He's just going to try to take all my bits and bobs here, which is very crude of him. And you know what? Why not? Why not take everything? Not really sure why he's taking so long now, so I might have to... Okay, why didn't he take... I don't know why he didn't take that one. H3 again is a bit of a naff move there. Let's attack that bishop. See if I can do anything here. Get my rook behind the pawn. And maybe I can move my king in. Again, I'm trying to mate him, but you know what? I'm not even sure how I'm mating him, which is not good if you're trying to mate your opponent, but you don't know how. And that pawn is just like... That is just racing down the board. Come on. Let's get some checkmate something. Another in. Come on. Here we come. And he's going bishop d4 as well. Well, that's not good. I'm not getting any checkmate threats here. And, okay, well, I'm hoping about this one. Saves me, does it? Does that save me? And now, okay, knight there. Again. Right, well, he's trying to get his knight there now. So what am I doing? Okay, that is just like a bluff move. Ah, well, am I actually winning on time? That is quite unbelievable. And I do not deserve to win this game. But okay, here we go. And now he queens. Oh, he's got 2 seconds left. Oh dear. I thought I was winning on time. Where did he get all this extra time from? I did win on time. Well, what can we say about that? Pretty abysmal game, that one. So I'll just have a little look at it before I post it up. So this is the Wing Gambit, which I've looked at again in the GingerGM videos, and the point is, it's after c5, you give up this b pawn, trying to encourage black to take it, when you can go d4 and try to gain a very strong centre. Now, the difference between this and the advanced variation of French is that after something like knight c6, you go a3, and then let's say bishop e7, you now take on b4, bishop takes b4 check and goes c3. Black moves his bishop back to e7, and you might notice one big difference between this position and the advanced French, and that is that black no longer has a pawn on c5 because white's distracted that pawn away. So black does not have any pressure against d4, and even though white has sacrificed a pawn, white has this nice strong pawn centre, which is a very good base for attack, and black doesn't have his normal pressure against d4, so it's kind of worth a pawn. I mean, if you compare this, let's say, to the advanced French, which tries to get a similar pawn structure after c5, c3, here. The problem is in these lines for white, black often gets all this pressure against this d4 pawn, which you do not get in the Wing Gambit. But my opponent played, okay, he played very sensibly, and he played this, where do we go, d4 move, which is a very good way of trying to decline it. And then, okay, I mean, what happened? I mean, I won 2 pawns quite sensibly here. Knight e7 looks like a mistake, and I simply just took all his pawns in this position. I mean, I should be just clearly better here. I'm 2 pawns up, but somehow I managed just to throw things away. I mean, maybe this move is not right. But the thing is, if I go knight to c3, he goes rook to d8, so then my bishop has to move, or does it? I mean, I said, because the problem piece was my knight, and all I need to do is get this knight in the game. So, I mean, I could have played something like here, rook d8 and knight to e2. And now, compared to the game, at least my knight is in a more central position and it has more potential. So that was maybe a better option. I mean, I don't think castles could be a mistake. Okay, I've just got a message that ChessBase has stopped working. Well, that's typical, isn't it? Let's hope it doesn't affect this. I'm trying to like download some stuff in ChessBase, but it was being a badly behaved kid earlier and pulling tantrums on me, which it tends to do at times. And now, okay, well, c3, queen d5, and again, I probably should just give 1 pawn back here. I take on d5, rook takes d5, and just play something sensible like this. I give him 1 pawn back here, but I can now play a move like d4, and I'm a very safe pawn up, and my knight can come d2 into e4. I mean, this is a really, really nice route for my knight. If I can get to e4, I've got a nice square in d6. Very much better way to play. And what happened later on? Well, I mean, later on, I'd kind of just hustled my opponent, didn't I, there, and he lost on time, which was a bit unfortunate for him. He was clearly better in this ending. Could I ever create any threats against this king? I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, he played it well. 3-minute chess, what can you say? Sometimes you have to just win on time. It's probably the first time in my life I've won a game in Blitz chess on time. You know, so I don't know if it feels good. Okay, maybe I won another one on time. I can't remember. You might have seen another one, but it doesn't. Again, it feels a little bit scrubby and dirty to win on time. It's not a pure way to win, is it? I mean, I feel impure after that, so I'm not particularly happy about winning on time. But you have to take them, don't you? You have to take any result when you're a rubbish GM like me. Okay, right. Well, I'll try some other stuff. Please throw in your suggestion to what videos you'd like me to do. Do you want to see some more lessons? Do you want to see some more games, me annotating some live games? Whatever you want, let me know. I will try to please you. And again, like, subscribe, check out my website GingerGM.com, which now you can download DVDs, etc. Okay, cheers. See you again soon.